So, Bob Bryant got away?
I knew I'd never find him in South America.
What about the other killer?
Yeah, you kinda glossed over that one.
Well, I found Jim not long after my showdown with Ringo. At the time, he was riding with the James Younger gang. Did I neglect to mention that?
Episódio 8, Jesse James. Eu falei, galera.
Jesse James? The greatest outlaw who ever lived?
Jesse and his kin rode with Quantrill when he raided Lawrence, Kansas, and killed near 200 people, boy.
Ah, nothing great about that.
And from there, him and his brother went on to rob banks and trains from Kansas to Missouri.
Which is why there was such a rich bounty on their heads. 40 grand for both of them, dead or alive. That's one hell of a payday. I confronted them as they were robbing a train.
E fala aí, galera.
Bullets were flying at me from every which way.
É nesse clima de tensão que a gente começa de novo com... Aliás, começa não, né? Continua. Com Call of Juarez. E vamos nessa. Eita, pega. Segura aí. Não tá fazendo efeito nele. Não tá fazendo efeito nele, cara. Au. Toma. Tá com armadura, é isso mesmo? Não. Ok.
Now wait a second. Now, how'd they stop this train in the first place?
Well, the James boys were experts at this.
What? Jesse James. Agora sim, hein, galera. Agora é a hora.
The freight train, having heard there was a big payroll in the express safe. So, I hopped the same train.
Ah, merda. Eu quase nunca acerto esses negócios.
Was decimated after that little fiasco they had in Northfield, Minnesota. So Jessie needed more men and took on the killer I was after,
Tem aqui a escada.
a host of others. I was hoping to find my man and put a bullet in his head.
Au.
Climbing around that train, I must have swallowed 100 damn bugs.
Deixa eu me recuperar.
James Younger gang pulled the first train robbery west of the Mississippi.
Sounds like you hold them in high regard.
Que isso, cara? Agora vai ficar falando que eu tô errado. Ok. McCall, o nome do bagulho? Ah, não deu pra me ver. Ai, tô só gastando o bagulho. Beleza. Que é muito gênio, rapaz. Ah, rapaz. Aqui não tem como se esconder, não. Ai. Segura a mim, então. Não conseguiu, vou fazer o que, né? Nem eu consegui acertar eles agora, sim. Eita, o cara morre só com tapinha? Então tá real. Au. Shotgunner.
Excuse me, Ben. Where would I find the gentleman's facilities? Suddenly I have an urgent need to drain my
Porra, deu
one-eyed
câmera
snake.
lenta.
Anyway, excuse me, Ben. Where would I find the gentleman's facilities? Suddenly
Ok.
I have an urgent need to drain my one-eyed snake. Well,
Whoa.
I've had more than a few drinks, and I've been sitting here for quite a spell.
Right through there. Let me show you.
Ah, tá. Ok, vamos dar um upgrade. Oh, tá, já pode parar de ficar essa câmera aí.
I never heard so much malarkey in my life.
You think he's bullshitting us?
You don't think he's solid street?
I think he's just some old drunk looking for some free liquor.
Tá, mas por que essa câmera lenta até agora, velho?
I don't know, Jack. I think I believe him. You don't think he met Jesse James?
Boy, you gotta be kidding me.
Nossa,
that story makes
cara.
no sense at all.
Eles estão duvidando de
You gotta
mim.
be 2 bricks short of a load to believe that cock and bull story.
I don't agree.
Jack, lay off the
But you
bar.
seriously think that tired old man went toe-to-toe with Jesse James?
Ah, os caras estão duvidando de
Well,
mim.
that's better. Did I mention that this Jim was married to the infamous Belle Star? Of course, I didn't learn that until later. Anyway, I made my way forward the best I could. Around the sides, over the roof.
Ok. Aqui, Jesse James. Olha a cara do indivíduo, galera. Esse manja aí dos Paranauê, hein? Esse manja dos Paranauê. Ah, merda, gastei. Só pra ter certeza, né? Tem escadinha? Oi? Ah, é aqui.
At some point, somebody saw me and shouted out, "It's a damn Pinkertons!"
Pensando aqui, que manja dos Paranauê, rapaz. Que manja do Paranauê.
Never worked for that limey cocksucker.
Nossa, ficou tudo escuro.
I guess they assumed I was one of his assassins. Those evil bastards firebombed Jesse's mother's house and killed his stepbrother. So it's no wonder each and every asshole on that train wanted me dead.
Aqui tem uns negros atirando ali. Opa, foi mal, não tinha te visto. What? Já tinha dado uns 3 tiros na cabeça do maluco, mas beleza. Vou acreditar que o jogo tá certo. Olha. Aí. Au. Tá vendo? O que dá, criança? Se você meter com gente que não pode. Isso daí. E aí, maluco? E aí, maluco? Ah, agora você não vai me matar, não. Ah. Tiro no pé, maluco.
Don't rightly know, Jack. I'm just telling you how I remember it.
Aí. Beleza, então, beleza. Partiu. Opa! Que isso, cara? Aqui. Ah! Au! Deixa eu me recuperar. Checkpoint. Aham. susto, pensei que tinha um aí que não tinha morrido, não. Ok.
I came across a flat car piled high with logs and had to come up with a creative way to make my way
Au.
forward.
Aham. E agora? Ali.
I wondered if I was ever gonna find the front of that train. Or the bastard I was after. Jessie hired a damn army after Northfield. Guess he didn't want to be outgunned like that ever again. Right about then, I was attacked by some asshole on a
Ai.
Gatling gun.
Sempre tem um maldito. Ok, tá tudo carregado.
Right about then, I was attacked by some asshole on a Gatling gun.
Yeah, seems like you run into a lot of them.
Asshole?
Gatling guns.
Ok.
Yes, I did. Now, I don't remember how I took it out. It was either a bullet or dynamite.
Ai.
Where would you find dynamite?
Does it really matter, Jack? You're messing with the flow of the story here.
Au. Opa. Explosivo. Ok. De gold é sempre melhor. Au! Pô, eu tava tentando sair dali. Eu juro que eu tava tentando sair dali. Tá, beleza. Tronco. Cabeça, tronco, joelho e pé. Joelho e pé. Parou de atirar. Ah, não, não parou. Ah, já chega, né, cara? Você tem que recarregar também. Que bagulho é esse agora? Essa é melhor ainda. Deixar recuperar a vida, né? Ah, para. Nossa.
It was a rickety ride and quite precarious.
Meu Deus, cara, você escorreu por qualquer coisa, poxa. Tá bom, vacilei, vai.
Right about then, I was attacked by some asshole on a Gatling gun.
Yeah, seems like you run into a
Beleza,
lot.
vamos nessa.
Asshole?
Gatling guns.
É.
Yes, I did. Now, I don't remember how I took it out. It was either a bullet or dynamite.
Where would you find dynamite?
Does it really matter, Jack? You're messing with the flow of the story here.
Só tô atirando ali pra ter certeza de que ele não vai me matar, porque se eu estiver mais perto daquilo, ele me mata só explodindo aquilo ali, né? Se eu atirar daqui, sofro dano, mas não morro. Tá, cara, recarrega aí. Será que acerta? Mas que bosta, podia dar um checkpoint ali, mano. Ah, tá foda, velho. E tá até chato ter que voltar daqui de novo. Vamos lá que a gente ainda precisa vir... Aqui, aqui. Boa. Não era essa. Não. Aqui. Fundão. Tá, a partir de agora a gente vai atirar só... como eu posso dizer? Só quando ele for recarregar, a gente vai atirar e andar. Agora ele tá atirando, vai mesmo? Morra. Já tá bem pouca vida dele. Aê. Agora sim, hein, galera. Agora eu acho que vai. Oh. Ok. Olha, mais um. Foi pro pau. Foi pro pau. Foi pro pau. Acho que agora acabou. Mas só acho. Caramba.
I was looking for Jim and shooting any son of a bitch stupid enough to get in my way. And that included Jesse James himself.
Ok, né? Aê. Tenha. E é assim que se pega um bandido.
There sure were a lot of men determined to die that day.
Quem é que tá atirando em mim aqui? Ah, ali. Cara palhaço, velho. Ainda tá vivo, mano. Cala a boca aí, mano. Cala a boca. Só pra ter certeza. Eita.
Detached the express car from the rest of the damn train.
Eita, pega.
I could see Jesse waiting for me, fixing to kill me so he could get away with all that money.
Ah, filha da mãe.
You had a showdown with Jesse James?
Of course he didn't. Everybody knows that Jesse was killed by Bob Ford.
Yeah. Jesse went out like John Wesley Hardin. Coward shot him in the back of the head.
Guess it doesn't matter how far you run, does it, Ben? Your past always catches up with you.
É isso aí, galera. É agora, galera.
I didn't kill Jesse James. Just wounded him bad enough to convince him to hang up his guns.
What about that Jim fella? What happened to him?
I figure he was up front with a gun to the engineer's head.
Ok.
That bastard slipped away again. I'll tell you how I got him. But first I need to wet my whistle.
Ok, matei com honra, né? Não matei, né? Mas, enfim. Ajudei a matar. Com honra. Com honra. Que é um moleque honrado, mano. Então, acho que essa é a parte final, galera. Ele tá encontrando os assassinos do irmão dele e tal. Já foi pro saco Jesse James. Agora, Jesse James, aliás. E agora só falta o Bob, né? Se eu não me engano. O Bob é o cara filha da mãe que a gente tá caçando pra poder acabar com ele. E tem o Billy the Kid, cara. O Billy the Kid que eu não me lembro de ter matado ele. E eu acho que a gente nem vai matar ele nesse jogo. Loading tá foda como sempre. Aquele cortezinho básico pra vocês não terem que ficar aí, né? Ok, vamos nessa.
After my showdown with Jesse, I continued to track his brother, Frank, and that son of a bitch Jim.
Então é nós
I
mesmo.
followed those bastards into the high mountains as they were going to ground.
What mountains would that be?
Somewhere in the Ozarks, I believe. The perfect
Nossa, aqui
place
vai
to
dar um
hide
lagzinho.
out from the authorities.
Falta pouco, galera.
In fact, before I could find them, some Indians who fled the res and were hiding out from the military found me first. They probably thought I was a cavalry scout and didn't want me telling the military where they were.
Engines?
Oh.
It could have been Cheyenne, but there was all sorts of renegades roaming the landscape back then.
Porra, mas tá chato. Que bosta, velho. What the fuck, velho. O cara tá atrás da pedra. Ele não tá me vendo. Eu não tô vendo ele. Tira pra um lado, a bola vai pro outro. É o Wanted. Agora é o Wanted. Tá, agora foi. Olha só que cara ninja, galera. Aleluia. Ok. Acho que eu vou com a pistola só aqui. Ah, rapaz. Nossa. Beleza. Aqui embaixo vocês não veem, né, fera? Ah, mas que bosta. Peguei. Eu sei porque que vocês não vêm aqui embaixo. É que vocês não manjam do Paranauê, mano. Olha, sou foda em 2 em 1. Vamos subir na montanha.
Hey, how about another whiskey, Ben? Nothing better to soothe the troubled soul.
caras estão duvidando de mim, galera. Que eu encarei Jessie James e tal.
Now, where was I? Indians, right. I had more than my share of run-ins with the red man. Like that time...
Não, nem eu.
Did I tell you about Grey Wolf?
Yes, sir. You did.
Ah, of course I did. In
American
fact, I can
Civil
still
Wars.
remember that old medicine man's words to me.
Jesus Christ, we're back to that again.
You carry great darkness in your heart. It will claim your soul. You will come to this place again and kill many more men.
Ai, agora sim, hein? Tacar aqui as cegas mesmo. Que eu pegar, peguei.
And the darkness will grow until it consumes everything you are.
So, did you ever find him?
Who?
The man you are after.
Let me ask you something, Ben. You ever think about death?
Ok.
Mr. Greaves, are you all right?
Tá tudo bem.
Oh, death. Oh, death.
Cara, velho. Pra quem não ouviu essa música, é tipo, é só procurar como
Won't you
Old Dead.
spare me over to another year? What is this that I can't see with ice cold hand taking hold of me?
Eu vou deixar essa
Death, none can excel. I'll open the door to heaven or hell. Oh, death. Oh, death. Won't you spare me over
foda, velho.
another year? Oh,
Vou deixar o link dessa música na descrição do vídeo. Se tem uma música que eu curto é essa música aí. E ele tá cantando, cara, que foda.
Oh, death, won't you spare me over till another year?
So, are you gonna answer the question?
What question is that?
Jim Reed. Did you ever find him?
Reed was indeed that son bitch's surname. That's right, Ben. A despicable character. I remember him laughing like a hyena that cold morning they lynched me and my brothers. He was intent on avoiding my vengeance, but nothing was gonna stop me. Nothing.
Cara, na boa. Só por esse jogo ter cantado Old Dead já ganhou a medalha de ouro, cara. Frank James. O climão que o jogo passou agora foi foda. Meu Deus. Olha onde tá o filho da mãe. What? Caramba. Esse cara sabe atirar. Esse cara manja dos Paranauê, cara. Tá bom, vamos ver onde podemos nos aproximar por ali. Tá tudo ok? A bala tá carregada? Tá. Ok. Só tá atrapalhando um pouco. Caramba. Onde é que ele tá? Au. Ai, corre.
I'm guessing
Checkpoint.
Frank James believed I was responsible for the demise of his brother Jesse. I couldn't really disagree with the man, as I thought Jesse was dead then as well. He backed off as I closed in on him, but he was still intent on killing me. And when I closed in on him again, he backed off again, looking for a better angle on me.
Ali. As balas dele passam riscando, cara. Tá tenso.
Hell, I can't fault Frank for wanting his revenge, as I was there for the same damn reason myself. At this point, I'm guessing you think Silas Greaves is a worse murderer than Jim Reed ever was.
No, sir.
A man who spent half his life killing somebody's brothers, fathers, sons.
I think you were just looking for justice, sir.
Is that what I was looking for, Dwight? Is that what it was? Justice?
Caramba. Não olhei pra cima. Quem manda? Quem manda? O jogo avisou. Ok, por aqui.
Isn't that why you were hunting the James gang?
The James gang. Right. I finally found Frank holed up in his mountain cabin, and he was determined to have me dead. It was a pitched battle that could have gone either way. Luckily, I had some dynamite in my possession. It was a pitched battle that could have gone either way. Luckily, I had some dynamite in my possession.
Dynamite. On your person.
A few sticks, just in case. It's always good to be prepared.
Right.
I'm just laying out the facts as I remember them, Jack.
Tá foda de chegar lá, velho. Ai. Au. Ah, moleque. Vai, 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 pega. Ih, pegou. Ué, mas eu virei, mano. Ai.
Come here. Take him out. Gonna cut you a new smile. This is gonna hurt.
Filha da mãe, velho.
It was a pitched battle that could have gone either way.
And again and
Luckily, I had
again.
some dynamite in my possession.
Dynamite. On your person.
A few sticks, just in case. It's always good to be prepared.
Right.
I'm just laying out the facts as I remember them, Jack. And that son of a bitch! Take him out! He's just one man! Put him down! I want that bastard dead! I'm dead. So are you. Come on out, you coward. You just brought hell down.
Que filha da mãe, explodiu. Aí mais. Aí.
That old shack? Well, it went tumbling right off that cliff.
With Frank James still in it?
Yes, sir.
But Frank James is still alive, living in Missouri, showing folks around the family farm for 25 cents a tour.
I didn't say he died in the fall, now did I? I'm done with this damnable outlaw life! Kill me, don't kill me, do what you will! At this point, I just don't give a shit! I explained to Frank that I had nothing against him personally and that I was looking for someone else. You want Reed? Have at him! I never did like that bastard! I am done here! We parted in peace as Frank pointed out the path to my prey before making his way back down the hill.
Beleza, valeu. Você foi útil. Então tá, vamos nessa.
So, what happened with Reed?
Well, I finally found the last of the gang hiding in a nearby cave. First, I had to dispatch the lookouts.
É, tá tenso, hein? Ok.
I I was determined not to let that murderer escape my revenge again.
Don't let him through!
Tá falando que eu matei o irmão dele.
I will knock you into next week.
But rather than wander in willy-nilly, I decided it would be better to smoke that sumbitch out. Hey, Reed! I shouted. No wonder you're so ornery. Can't be easy being married to Belle Starr. While you're off providing for the family, she's spreading her legs for every Tom, Dick, and Cole Younger. Not an attractive woman exactly, but very friendly. At least she was to me.
Son of a bitch!
It was then that the last bunch of bandits jumped out of hiding.
Why won't this asshole give up? Would someone please kill him?
Eita caramba.
Over your head! Cover me!
Ok. Ok, se acalma, se acalma, se acalma.
Aim if you're gonna fire!
Ai, ai, au.
Cover me! I don't think he
Morre logo, mano. Você tem que dar uns 3 tiros pra acertar, poxa. Aí. Ok. Bem nas bolas.
Eventually, it was just me and Reed.
E agora?
I had waited a long time to face him down, so I could repay him for what he did to my brothers.
É você, seu careca desgraçado. Você vai pagar pelo que você fez com os meus irmãos, mano. Agora é treta, velho. Era da tua morte, careca. Te fode.
Repay him I did.
Uhul. Sucesso e honrado. É isso daí, galera.
Well, I don't know about you boys, but I'm pretty beat.
Well, it's too damn bad you never found that Bob character. Seems a shame you never had to pay.
Well, funny thing about that, I did have one more chance at him.
Voltando ao episódio 7, Wild Bunch, de novo.
6 months ago, I heard that Butch and Sundance were back in the States and had gathered up some of their old gang. I tracked them down, hoping that Roscoe Bob Bryant had returned with them.
So you're saying they didn't die down in Bolivia?
That's what I'm saying.
Caramba. Cortando o loading de novo. Ok. E vamos nessa.
40 years I had waited to get my hands on the last of my brother's killers. Not even an army of demons could have stopped me now.
Andando pela floresta.
Both Johnny Ringo and Jim Reed fell fairly quickly. But the last one, Roscoe Bob Bryant. That son of a bitch had managed to escape my vengeance time and time again. I couldn't even be certain I'd recognize him after all those years. By now, he had to be close to 70.
Ah,
For all you
galera.
know, he could have been dead.
That thought had indeed crossed my mind, as did others.
Caramba, tá lotando aqui.
For instance, did my thirst for vengeance turn me into something worse than the man I was after? By this point in my storied career, I had killed more men than Bob Bryant ever had. I was furious as hell at that bastard for making me who I am. A man with no family, no friends, no purpose except shooting Bob Bryant dead.
Nossa, impressão minha não dava nem pra desviar desse tiro. Aqui ele tá lá em cima, disso sabemos.
Nothing could stop me from taking his life. I'd been after that killer forever. From the time I rode with Billy the Kid. But that chapter of my story you already know.
Chapter of that fairy tale, you mean?
Suddenly it was 1910. There I was, an old man roaming a ghost town dead almost 2 decades.
Então eu não sei por onde... Ok.
Town was falling apart, just like me.
A cidade tava caindo ao pedaço igual a mim.
But I wasn't about to call it quits.
Droga. Sai. Esse que droga! Quem é que vai enxergar essa bosta? Foi.
Even though the ghosts of my dead brothers were begging me to end what I started so long ago.
Mr. Graves, are you all right? Would you like some water?
The Wild Bunch knew I was there. They were after a treasure they had hidden before they fled, buried in the grave of a dead amigo. Some folks think the town is haunted, so they figured there wouldn't be many people poking around.
Que eu vou parar lá, velho? Olha só. Ok. Mostre-me o caminho. Ou mostre-me qualquer caminho, né? Tá, como é que eu entro ali? Ah, bosta. Não sei como é que eu entro ali, mano. Ah, nossa, que idiota.
I intended to fill that grave with Bob Bryant's corpse. But like I said, the bandits knew I was on to them. They lured me in and hit me with everything they had.
Ah, bosta. Ah, tô dentro aqui. Então beleza, vamos pra briga.
Actually, in that moment, I did not prevail.
So I suppose we're talking to a ghost.
Funny you should put it like that, Jack.
What?
Because when I woke up,
From the dead?
there was silence all around me. I could swear to God I saw Billy then.
Billy who?
Billy, the kid. William Bonney. He was shooting at me from a rooftop.
Ok.
Here, and there, even over there.
So I am right. You are touched in the head.
Mr. Graves, Perhaps we should switch you to coffee?
You see that old Indian again?